is 12 o'clock on the dot. It's Friday, 6th of February, and I am in Kyoto, Japan. I've been in Japan now for just a month. I was here in November and December as well, but I went to Malaysia for Christmas, which was really nice. Very different change of pace. I didn't film much in Malaysia. I just wanted to really enjoy myself, enjoy Christmas. Got ill over New Year's and decided to come back to Japan in January with my partner. I've had a lot of time to reflect and think about what I actually want from my career, my future, my lifestyle. And I think I've kind of come to some conclusion of that, which is what I want to talk about today. I've always wanted to be in front of a camera. For those of you who don't know, I was an actor before I was a photographer or a videographer or an editor. It was always my passion, and when that didn't work out, I knew I had to be surrounded by that sense of things in one way or another. I've always just been enjoying creating things for fun and for fulfillment. But over the last few months, I have tried to post a bit more on Instagram, and I've had a lot of fun with it, and I want to keep doing that. I was meant to be out traveling with a backpack for a year. I left in November. My plan was to come back by the end of next year, fulfilled, ready to see the world, and ready to get cracking on with my career. But 3 months in, I'm going to be honest, I'm just ready to come back now. And in 10 days, I will be on a flight back home to the UK, ready to start my actual career, which is intense. I have no job lined up. I don't have any income prepared. I'm just going straight into the deep end, I guess, and I'm going to figure this out. And I think people feel a bit worried. I can tell when I'm telling people this, they're concerned and they're worried how I'm going to make it work. Because while I have a rough plan, I don't have an exact plan. And I think it comes down to the idea of trust in my art. I really believe myself. And I think in the past, even last year before I started this journey, I don't think I truly believed myself. I was always apprehensive. I was always 1 foot out the door. Because I do love this. I love filming. I love editing. I love writing. I love taking pictures. I love creating. Without art, I don't know what my life would be like. Without art, without storytelling, I have no purpose. And that trip has definitely reaffirmed that for me. As this whole time I've just had this itch, this perpetuating itch just to start. And I feel like now I can finally do it without fear, without anxiety. And I'm not denying that it's going to be hard. And I'm going to struggle, and I'm going to feel fear, and I'm going to have to sacrifice, and I'm going to have to compromise, and I won't see the payoff for a while. But it's still what I want to do. Knowing all of that, I still want to pursue this. And now I'm going full guns blazing. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to start posting more. I've been saying this for years, and I've always tried for a month, and then I stopped. But now I want to. I want to feel more comfortable in front of a camera. So you're probably going to see videos like this a bit more often, me just talking whilst I work on the bigger projects. Everyone knows I shot a sea shanty documentary a few years back. Still not finished. And I want to finish that. That will be done by April. I have a film that I shot last year. That will be done very, very soon. That is one of my priorities when I get back. And I want to do a new zine. I have a new idea. I have a new story I want to tell. I have so much work that I want to share, that I'm ready. I want to create purpose in my work. I want to feel that everything I put out on the internet has a reason to be out there. So I'm going to be trying out a lot of things. It's going to feel chaotic. It's going to feel weird, but it's going to be really, really exciting. And I want people to watch. I want people to see what I'm capable of doing. And I want people to understand that I'm worthy of doing this. But more importantly, I'm doing this for me now. I'm not doing it to impress anyone. I'm not doing it to make anyone feel proud of me. I just want to feel proud of myself, because I guess I'm not really proud of much of my work yet. There's things that I'm really happy I've done, and while things haven't worked out all the time and we've encountered mistakes and nothing I've done is perfect, there's definitely things where I go, wow, I'm really impressed with that, but I can't say I'm proud of it. And I think that's my goal for this year, to just hold a bit of pride in my work and take a bit more time and energy just to get that 1%. My work is never going to be perfect. I'm never going to be perfect, but the closest I can get from my perspective, that's all I want. A quote I always live by, and it's a quote I tell a lot of people, and I tell myself. Sometimes I don't take on the advice, but I tell myself anyway. It's that action is the antidote to despair. It's a quote I heard years ago, and it's definitely changed my outlook and perspective. And no matter how low you are, no matter how lost you feel, just one step is all we need. And I think that's the same for me too. So I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to give this one more shot. Because it's all I know. And to be honest, it's all I want to know. So yeah. Thanks for listening.